There has been this obsession with making round rotis. Who said that your rotis need to be round? Your rotis need to be rotis. That's it. And if they're nice and if they're soft and if they're made with love, they can be square. Tonight I'm making roti. It's taken me a long time to really understand how to make roti. Sometimes we really complicate making bread, and that's what I was doing. You know, I was measuring how much water I was adding to my dough and what should be the hydration, what kind of dough, how long do I need to keep it for. But sometimes you just need to simplify things, and so today I will show you how to make roti, but there is no set measurement for it. I will share with you the techniques that I've learned, the things I use to make roti. It's part technique, part knowledge, part intuition, and part your senses. And when you mix them all together, you'll get a nicely round, fluffy, puffy, soft roti. There is this very famous phrase which is called roti ka rishta, which means the relationship of roti. If you think that you have a roti ka rishta, a relationship of roti, relationship of bread, that means you're very close to that person.
Do we have a roti ka rishta?
You and I.
Yeah.
You better do. You only need 2 ingredients for making roti. One is atta, flour, and always use wholemeal atta. Don't use the 50-50 mix. And water. And that's it. It cannot get more simpler than this. Take your rings off. I've not measured this water, but I will show you exactly when to stop. The first step is you add water little by little and you start bringing the dough together, and you just need enough to just bring the dough together. That's it. What we're looking for is all of this dough to come together as a ball. That's it. Very slowly, bit by bit. You might feel tempted to add more water, but just go bit by bit, bring the dough together. It's a very therapeutic process, so try and enjoy it when you're doing it. So as you can see, the dough has roughly come together, and now just going to add a little water at the bottom of this.
What are you pinching holes for?
Pinching holes so that the water seeps through. You see, I just added some water, just rolled it around, and just some holes and some water in there, just a splash. And then you just cover it and leave it alone. Why I did this, the gluten will just activate. I read this actually in a book I'm reading about sourdough. Apparently this technique is called soaking, where you've added water to your dough and you've just left it, and that is enough for the gluten to be activated. So we'll just leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll come back, I'll knead it for a couple of minutes, and then I will just rest the dough for like 5-10 minutes till I get my skillet hot. Whilst I'm doing all the other prep, the dough will rest. That's it, that's all you need to do. I'm going to wash my hands now. Now I will knead it. So just knead it like this, and then take the dough, pull it over, fold it in half, and knead.
Is it like quite a wet dough?
No, it's not quite a wet dough. It's a soft dough.
So it shouldn't be sticky or wet, it should be very soft.
Look, it's not like wet, it's not dry. I just kneaded it till the water disappeared and kind of like absorbed. So this is what it looks like now, and I will just rest it. And now we are going to heat our skillet. Let me quickly familiarize you with the toolkit. So you need a heavy bottom skillet, tawa. And you need a chakla, which is this round board, wooden. Actually, it doesn't need to be a chakla. You can also use any marble surface or whatever you use. This was made by my husband.
What's it called?
I'm not saying what it's called. He has named him Mr. Golwala. Mr. the round one. This is the rolling pin. This is the thickness that I found very helpful for making roti. I don't know what the science behind it is, but this one. You need tongs. So these ones here are a family heirloom, and these were given to my mum by my grandma as like a wedding gift. And then you need a grill, which helps to distribute heat evenly when you're trying to puff your roti. You also need a roti dabba. Dabba is box. So I just have got a brass one here, but any kind of like tin would be Perfect. So that's a roti dabba, and get like a cloth, roti kapra, what would you call it, like linen, bread cloth? Yeah. And so after I make the rotis, I would put the rotis in here, close this, wrap the roti in the linen, and then put the lid on. And these are all the things that over the years I've realized when they come together, I get the perfect roti. Whilst I was chitter-chatting, the dough's been resting, so you know, you can do the same. You just roll it like this and just roughly cut little balls. We don't want very big rotis, okay? Small rotis are nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amazing. And then you just make them into these cute little round balls. This is the grip that you're using to round your peda, it's called in Hindi. Make sure that this is nice and round. Otherwise, it will be hard for you to get a round roti. This is very therapeutic. I'll leave them alone. And just keep one tea towel handy on you. Right, let's begin. Dough. You already have given some kind of like roundness to it whilst it's in your hands. And then just relax. Don't put a lot of pressure and just roll it. Your roti doesn't have to be perfectly round. It's fine if it's not.
That just sounds like an excuse because that one's not perfectly round.
He's so cruel. I'll show you what round roti is. You're not getting one tonight. So you want them nice and thin. Look. You do this just to dust off the flour. One of the things you can try to make your rotis round is when you're rolling it out, you don't put pressure, number one. Number two, the motion of rolling it should be only towards kind of like the edges. It needs practice. I won't lie, it's not the easiest thing to do. And when you get practice, your roti will roll on its own like this. So from one side, you need to cook it very less. You see that the roti starts like bubbling up like this. Once you get these little browning, flip it. And now from the other side, you need to cook it for longer. Basically, almost cook it from the other side. When you put it on the flame, you put the less cooked side on the flame. So let's try one roti freshly off the skillet. Lots of butter. If you have ghee, use ghee. If you know it, you know it. This flavor and this taste. See how soft they are. They're very soft and they're paper thin and they are pretty round.